diversity is extremely important because I don't know about a lot of other majors, but in engineering, collaboration is really, really important. It's really difficult to get through the major without working with other people on homework, without, having other friends to study with, and without having that support system. And if you have diversity, you have different ways of thinking, you have different upbringings, you have, different cultures, you have different ways of seeing things. And I think it's really important to approach problems from all different angles. At the School of Engineering, we're about 20% female. Chemical engineering is about half and half, statistically, but overall it's about 20% female. I feel like I have more pressure to succeed as a female just because it's easy to generalize about females in general, especially in science and math, that they're not as good at it. And I know that perception is going away as time progresses, and that we're leaps and bounds ahead of where we were 20 years ago as far as the perception of females being smart or females being capable of math and science. And so, but I definitely feel a greater pressure to succeed just to prove that, and also just to prove that I'm not, I'm not what may be assumed about me. My upbringing was fairly traditional as far as a female's upbringing is concerned. I mean, you play with Barbies, you don't play with computers, you know what I mean? You're kind of expected to go. There's still some traditional rules that are assumed for females, you know what I mean? Like you're way more likely to be, a veterinarian than a chemical engineer, or an English major than a chemical engineer. And a lot of times you do what you have the impression that people think you should do, rather than pursuing what you're interested in. Like, well, I really like math, it's really cool, but there's like 3 other girls in this class, and maybe I'm not supposed to do it because it'll appear unfeminine, or it'll appear, unsophisticated even. Some of the smartest people I know are female engineers that are absolutely brilliant. If you can achieve what you didn't think you could achieve, I think that to me is my definition of success, is being able to do what you didn't think you'd be able to do. Accomplishing your goals in general, whether you think you can or not, is probably what I would perceive as success.